microphone. There we go. Now, is that better? Can we hear that now? Hey, Luke's Awakening. Eugene. Yeah, so I think it's working now. Now the question is when I start going to play other games, is the sound there as well? So the reason behind this is it's fairly simple. First off, I haven't done a game stream in a month. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Thanks, Si. I haven't done a stream in a month, and part of that is because I was upgrading my PC, which means I was upgrading one of my boys' PCs, and so we all three now have decent PCs that we can play, fairly decent modern games and stuff on. And like I hadn't gotten back around to it. And anyway, so the reason why there was no mic, and I don't really get this, it doesn't really make sense to me, but when I reinstalled everything, I pulled over all of my information, and for whatever reason, I guess OBS was just like, yeah, you don't need a microphone. We're just not going to put that one in the scenes. So it is what it is. So now I'm wondering, I may have to go through some different scenes here in a second and make sure the microphone is working. I also realized I didn't even do the intro because whatever reason, I just completely forgot it. Like I said, it's been a month since I've done this. So we're not going to go back and play the intro, though. But we are going to go around here real quick, and we're going to check a few more scenes and make sure that we have audio for everything. So far in the chat real quick, though, we do have Super Mega Graphics 64, Get In or Get Out. Resident Eugene, that's not too bad. I wonder if my boys are going to jump in and see that one. Mike is music, no sound, Eugene. Okay, there we go. I'm not only hearing Eugene, I'm also hearing a lot of excuses. Hey PJ, how are you doing, man? Yeah, so a lot of excuses here because it's been a month since I've done this, and apparently I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. So let's take a look here. We're going to switch over to some other scenes. Looks like we still have a microphone for the camera only. Okay, that's good. Let's switch over to the game info. I'm having to add it back to a bunch of stuff. That is so weird. I wonder why it's making me do that. That's crazy. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and switch over because I want to get this. I want to go ahead and do this for this stuff. Actually, I'll do this afterwards so that I'm not constantly keep going because I've got several more I've got to go through. But anyway, I have no idea why it did this. This is so weird. Anyway, let's see here. It's like I said, we've got Super Mega Graphics is here. PJ Smith is here. Luke's Awakening is here. And as you can obviously tell from the screen, today we're playing we're moving on through. This is part 4 of 5, essentially, of me going through my N64 games. And let's see here. Go back to the game info. And so we do have audio here, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I need to move that up so I can actually see that. That's kind of weird. But I'll do that later. Anyway, today we are playing Resident Evil 2. The U.S. release was October 31st, 1999. Fit 2 PlayStation 2 disc on one 64 megabyte cartridge. Hinted at Resident Evil 0, and it used the expansion pack for higher resolution. I know I had, in fact, the reason why I bought a PlayStation, the reason that I was like, I have to have a Sony PlayStation was because of Resident Evil. When I saw Resident Evil, it blew my mind. And I know I had Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 on PlayStation and stuff. I'm trying to figure out why I bought it on the N64 because I do have my copy and I think I just got my answer. Yeah, that's why I got it. I guess I got a really good deal. Man, this cart is hefty too. Like this is a hefty cart. The reason why I got it, I'm guessing, there we go, is you see these security bands on here, which tells me this was a rental, I'm sure, from the store I used to work at. And so I probably got this on the cheap, and I was just like, yeah, cool, I'll get a copy of it. So I'm sure that's why I bought it. I do still have it. I also have the manual. There we go. So just kind of look at the manual. It is full color. It doesn't have the gold color on the front of it like a lot of the other ones do. Talks a little bit about our main characters here. Goes through the control scheme. Yeah. And yeah, it has to talk about walking and running and like how you use the controller and stuff for everything. So, those good old stuff that, the old the old manuals used to do with for us. So, status screen, yeah. I was trying to see if it talked anything about the story. Starting the second mission. Yeah. Talks about saving. Talks about the map. Talks about the item boxes. Basically, all the basic stuff that you would expect to be in the manual. So, it's worn here on the edge. As you can see, it's pretty beat up on the edge, but still together. And like I said, still got my copy of it. Now, if I were to fire up the N64, I'm sure I've got save data on there from like beating the game and everything else. But we're just playing today to have a little fun. So, I guess with that, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So I am playing on my 8-bit 64 controller. So it simulates the N64 controller very well. So this should play fairly well. Now, as to how well I'm going to do it, who the heck knows? Like I may completely and totally just die on this really quickly. So, because it's been forever since I played this game. And I know they've just recently, is it Resident Evil 2? They just recently released a, oh, thanks, Luke. Yes, I'm doing it on emulation, sir. Because I don't have an easy way to pull it in. Like I don't have an easy way, like I was telling Cy the other day, I don't have a fancy RetroTink or anything like that. So if I don't have an easy way to get it to an HDMI, I'm not able to pull it in. That being said, as I was going through looking at the rest of the systems that I'm going to be doing, when I get to GameCube and Wii, I don't know how great it's going to look, but I am actually going to play on actual hardware when I get to those. But I've got a few systems to get to that, the PlayStation being one of them. So anyway, really, you're not helping me here, Cyrus. All right, I guess let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, the one last thing I did want to say is, like I said, I did upgrade my PC, and I'm not running anything super fast, super strong, or anything like that. But that being said, like I'm currently streaming, I'm running RetroArch. It's not like I'm playing a heavy game or whatever, but I'm looking at 2.1, 2.2%, 1.9 CPU percentage. Like it was really far down the last time I was running on it, but man, it's my CPU is not even, it's not even breathing hard. It's not even like it had to go up a step or anything. It's really good. So, I never emulate That's for Pansies. Fair enough, Luke. You call them like you see them, man. All right, let's get into it. If it's going to load, are you going to load on me? Come on. Expansion pack detected. See, it's doing that thing where it doesn't want to. Let's see here. Where did it? Okay. We're getting audio. We're not getting video. There we go. I don't know why it does this. It's so weird sometimes. All right. Don't tell me I'm going to have to send you an HDMI N64 just so you won't emulate. Dude, if you're willing to send it to me, I'll take it. Of course, unless you're going to send it to me by the end of this week when I hope to get the part 5 of all my games done. I don't think it's going to happen. So, but I'd also have to, well, I say that, like, I mean, I still like the old school N64 controller, but I do really like this controller. So you wouldn't have this problem with real hardware. Yeah. You know what? I don't know that for certain because sometimes the capture card wants to act a little wonky too. Cyrus knows all about that. So, all right. check out our options. Button type A. We'll leave it with that. Sound stereo. Okay. Just monitor. That's fine. All right. Here we go.
Resident Evil
2. Ooh. We're just doing this for demonstration, right? Yeah, we're just going to do this for demonstration. Oh, now here's the big question. Do we play as Leon or do we play as Claire? I'm going to let y'all stew on that one. Because you have to go through and play as both of them eventually. Which is one of the things I loved about this game, is you had to go through and if you wanted the whole story, if you wanted to get absolutely everything, you had to go through and play as both of them. And I think Leon is tougher, but Claire can hold more items. Because I tend to be the type of gamer that likes to hoard, and I'll be honest, like I'm not a big hoarder in real life. My shelves behind me would say different. But because I like to hoard, especially in video games, I tend to pick the character that can hold more items. So, guess we got a little bit. All right, Cyrus, we'll go with Leon. Oh, violence high. I forgot all these options were in here. Blood color. Yeah, we want the red blood. Play as Miss Huxtable. I don't think Miss Huxtable is an option on here.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon
We're going to turn it down just a little bit here. All right, here we go.
City.
Because I want to make sure that y'all can hear me over that.
That the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the International Enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bio.
Green blood. Yeah, if I was going to fight predators.
The Raccoon City Police Department's special stars.
Also, here's my hot take on Resident Evil games. 1, 2, and 3 are fantastic. Absolutely love them. The remakes of them, everything. Fantastic games. I'm going to turn down just a little bit more. The fantastic games. 4 is good, but man, like, that's when things started to change. Like when we started getting like plants, like you'd shoot their heads and it was like a plant head and stuff like that. Man, that's when I started being like, I don't know. And I know I played Resident. I'm pretty sure I beat 4. I think I beat 4. I think I've played 5 a little bit, and I think I was just finally like, I'm done. This is not the game I signed up for. This is not my Resident Evil, if you know what I'm talking about, right? Because I'm here to fight zombies. I'm here to fight zombies and other mutated things that are in this world. So, like, the hunters are fine, the lickers are fine, the dogs. I'm down for all that, right? But like when you're getting into these plant things and like, you know, occasionally you get like, you know, the giant snake or something like that. That's all cool. I'm okay with that. But I don't like fighting plant monsters. And then, of course, the story keeps getting crazier and crazier.
What could have done this?
That damn green Vulcan blood of yours, Spock. No joke. The remakes are the only versions I can play now. Dude, looking at the graphics, I could see that, man. Like, you know, back in the day, this was great. But looking at it now, it's like, this is pretty rough. Never peg Spock as a predator, Hollywood. Sheesh. True, Cyrus. It's funny. We literally just last week recorded an episode of our book show.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Good shot. We literally just recorded an episode of my podcast where we do book reviews. And we do World War Z. And World War Z is probably the best zombie story of anything ever. It's so, so good.
Okay.
And one of the things it talks about, because it does look at like a zombie outbreak as being a like looking at it like from a technical aspect. So you are literally thinking about every step of the way how things would be. And that's one of the biggest things that this one guy that they're talking to. It's actually his character is voiced by Mark Hamill. He talks about the fact that, you know, trying to get people you've trained their entire lives, police officers, soldiers, everything else, you know, to shoot for the body, go for the body, to all of a sudden, hey, only headshots count. Like, man, that puts everyone at a huge disadvantage when, you know, in a situation like this. Oh no! Wow, that looked bad. That looked really bad.
Still in one piece.
But the fact that there's all of this voice and full motion video, well, it's not. I guess it's technically full motion video. In a cartridge is insane. They stuffed so much stuff into this game on this cartridge. I know everyone who was like, "There's no way they can put 2 whole discs worth of game in one N64 cartridge," and they did a pretty damn good job.
I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Now, I would say probably, unless someone in the chat knows a reason that would be different, I would say the PlayStation version of this game is probably the definitive version. Getting some weird video happening here. Get off me! Get off me! Made it. Those Vulcan children give you the good chrome. Or so they say. Wow. Okay.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire.
Yeah, get some weird video. That's interesting. I'm getting like it's like I'm watching this on old TV or something.
Sorry about that.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame Chrissy
I
Teigen.
thought you were
Okay.
one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Oh, that sucks for you, dude. Case is broken. There's nothing useful inside. Really? Am I in a gun store? Because it kind of looks like I'm in a gun store. And there's nothing here that's useful? Maybe it's not a gun store. Oh no! We got a note. Robert Snow has been filed. Nothing useful. PJ Smith, I think this looks great. It's really smooth, it seems, for the N64. Like I said, it actually playing it on the N64, yeah, it was a good transition, so or a good rendition of it. It's all thanks to the expansion pack. I'm sure I've probably missed a ton of stuff. I know this drives modern gamers insane, but this is how like I'm used to playing. Will I take the bullets? Let me think about that. Yes, absolutely I will. I know this drives newer gamers insane, the camera angles. But like I said, this is how I'm used to playing Resident Evil. Is weird camera angles. Someone's not dead yet. Also, my not so hot take on... See, he didn't bleed out. That guy got back up. That guy's still twitching. But slow zombies are where it's at, man. Now, granted, I just said that. I said slow zombies are where it's at. Cyrus and I actually just played a game over the weekend called, what was that one called, Cyrus? It's the unofficial sequel to Left 4 Dead. It's Back 4 Blood. We played Back 4 Blood over the weekend. Of course, that's fast, super fast zombies. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing that game. Pause here real quick. Yay, expansion pack, woo. I hate fixed camera angles, and I grew up during this time. LOL. Tank controls also suck. See, but that's Luke. That's also how I'm used to playing Resident Evil. Like when it moved to where like you're over the shoulder or whatever, I had such a hard time adjusting to that. I really did. But like to me, that's Resident Evil. This is Resident Evil right here. Wow, the flickering is crazy. Will I take the handgun bullets? Yes, I will. I mean, you know, if you heard some of these zombies, you might think something else is going on. I'm just saying. Kind of digging the flickering, though. Yeah, I haven't played any of the newer versions. I know, like I said, I think that newest version of Resident Evil 2 came out, and everyone's been like losing their minds over it. I need to go back and play the... I need to go back and play some of the remakes. And see, okay, so here's a question for the chat. If I were going to try, and I don't think I'm going to, but if I were going to try to get my boys into Resident Evil, should I have them play the OG, or should we play the remakes? Because I will say, the remake of Resident Evil 1 on the GameCube is... Oh, chef's kiss. That game is so good. And scary as hell. Like, I used to think the hunters were like the big bad you had to worry about. Like, they were the scariest thing that were in there. Man, when they added the Crimson Heads, where zombies, like, if you don't destroy the head, like, they came back as like a berserker version. That was scary as hell because you'd walk into a room, of course, you know, fixed camera, can't see what's going on. I forgot about the you know, shooting the screen. That was a cool little thing there. Is there anything I'm missing? Anyway, yeah, you'd walk into a room and you would just like, here. And then the next thing you know, like this zombie is like just like jetting as fast as it can, and they could like one swipe your head off like a hunter would. That man, that used to freak me out playing that. I'm probably get off me. I'm probably wasting way too many bullets, but like I said, I'm also not playing this. I'm not planning on like trying to beat this or anything, so whatever. Who's still? Is that one of you? Yeah. Stay down. I'm also on easy, so I'm sure they've given me a lot more bullets than I would normally have. I always carry an expansion pack when I am going into a one-on-one review. Makes everything way smoother. Good advice, Cyrus. Good advice. Resident Evil 9 is awesome. Dude, have they gone back to zombies, Luke? Or are we still messing with plants or whatever? Who knows what we're on now? Are they aliens? Are we actually fighting aliens now? Like, I don't know anymore. Like, if it's old school zombies, I might be down for that. But if we're fighting plant monsters, I don't know if I can get behind it. Can we possibly cure or help these poor people? No, PJ, I think they're pretty much gone at this point. Look, those dudes all got up. I literally put all those guys down, and they all got back up just now. That was a giant suck. We're going to go over here first. Also, Resident Evil teaches you good gun control. One gun, not turned sideways, you know, both hands on your weapon. You know, we're not doing some bullshit gangster turn it sideways. We got any herb over here there? Any chronic? Yeah, we got some chronic. I think I'm the one that told... I think I'm the one that expressed that to Cyrus one time, and it's just kind of always stuck. Me and my friends just always refer to it as chronic. It's going back the other way. I don't see anything here. All right. Is there something here? No? Okay, well. Let us go into the police headquarters. Luke's Awakening says, I can't give spoilers, LOL. I hate the past ones, but love this one, if that answers it. No zombies, no Resident Evil. That's what I need to hear. That, you might have just sold me on maybe looking into that. Hey, Trichome, you took the green herb on stream. Isn't that against TOS? No, we haven't. We just picked it up. We haven't, we haven't applied it yet. Because I'm playing on easy. There's an old fountain with something written here. Also love the completely batshit things you have to do. Like, it's like, hey, you're in a public place that people would have been day in and day out before this became a zombie apocalypse. to get to the next room, you need to find a thing. It's like, it's the weirdest stuff. It's like, find the key that has, a diamond etched on the back of it. But to get that, you have to have the pale moon seal that you have to get from the other thing and put in here. Like, can you imagine if real life was like that? Can you imagine if, like, your day-to-day job... No, I don't want to check it. If your day-to-day job, it was just you going around place to place in your place of business or in your home. And it's like think about it. You come home and it's like, okay, I need to start the washing machine. Oh man, the washing machine broke. You need to go get the hand crank. And it's like, okay, where did I put the hand crank? Well, the hand crank is in the backyard. But to get to it, you have to get across the pond or whatever. Because, something like, can you imagine having to do all that crap day to day, just like in a video game? Like, people want to joke that, there's that old idea that, if you had to live in a video game, will you use the computer? Sure, why not? Ooh, I wonder what OS this is. See, like a key card. I understand key cards are a real thing, but like the fact that you have to like run around and will you take the increment? Sure, why not? We're not gonna bother saving right now because I haven't done great. If I was actually playing this, I probably would use fewer bullets. I'm going here real quick. But yeah, if you had to pick a video game to quote-unquote live in for a while, this is obviously not the one you're going to pick. Windows 95? Probably, dude.
Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but...
The expansion pack, yes,
like
it expanded, but I don't think we ever saw the peak. Hey, Bass.
What happened? About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that...
I like how the old dude is sitting here, like, about to die. He's clearly got, I don't know, maybe blood, entrails. He's covered in gooze. He's covered in gooze. And he's like, what happened? And he immediately starts, 2 months ago. I don't need your whole backstory, dude. Like, what happened to you? Zombies bit me, dude. That's all I need to know. Also, in hindsight, we were pretty happy the games ran slow.
You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
Trichome, you mean parsley? Parsley?
Go.
All right, dude. Pulling a gun on me.
Fine. But I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
I missed what he said. What did he say? I was talking. Well, it doesn't really matter. I can't go in there now anyway, so. Here's their way of basically telling me I had to go this way. Will you use the blue card key? Sure. Has anyone here ever used a card key on a computer? Like, I know they exist, but like, now granted, it's not. I've never worked a government job or anything. Now at places where I've worked, we have JROTC, and they do report to the military. And so I have seen computers that have them, but I've never actually used one. That's a lot of bullets. All right, which one of you fools is not dead yet? It's like he was getting up and, hey Pierre, how you doing? Dude was getting up. He's like halfway up. And he's like, nope. Anyone? Bueller? Oh, got some more chronic. All right, so I will keep it uncombined for now. What do you mean nothing is wrong? Have you not looked around? Everything is wrong. Nothing is wrong. I literally just killed 1, 2, 3. Looks like 4 former police officers and a random dude. Or maybe 2 random dudes and 3 former police officers. And nothing's wrong. I'm also the type of person that I like to do a lot of exploring. Like I'm very much want to see where everything will go. So like, okay, so I've got a bigger room back there. I've got one here on the side. I'm going to go back to the other one first. Pierre is here. He's saying hello to everyone. Everyone's saying hello back. Glad you're here, Pierre. Glad everyone's here. No, get off me. And see. See, now I'm hurt. So now I'm glad I didn't combine the two. So now I can just use one. And see, that was my question. This is another question going back to playing this game originally. How did I use that herb? Did I eat it? Did I like maybe put it in the side of my mouth and I'm like chewing on it, sucking on it or something? Did I rub it on my wounds? Like, is it like aloe vera? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe this is genetically engineered aloe vera. And like when you get bit and stuff, you put it on and that's what helps you. So maybe you don't actually smoke it. Maybe it's not the chronic. Luke's awakening. He's a rookie. He doesn't recognize wrong things yet. That's very true. Luke, you're very true. You know, experience does really help out. Would Ivan Merkin help? Is there some sort of vaccine in development? Can they go to CVS for free vaccinations? Get Fauci on the case, or maybe he already was on it. PJ, those are all really good points, man. There are many ways to use the herb. Fair enough. No, see, this guy's getting back up. Okay, but see, like, I use the herb. And I'm still holding... It says caution. Maybe I should have combined it. Okay, I'm back to fine now. And see, that's the thing about this game is like... That's what made this game so interesting is, you know, you're trying to play it and... We've got, you know... I don't think he's dead yet. Maybe he is. What do we have here? Yeah, we didn't know the number. Anything of interest? Look, there was some herb behind the chief's desk. There's 2 herbs behind the chief's desk. Just saying. Just saying. So where's Raccoon City? Colorado? Oh. I didn't step anywhere near his head and it blew his head up. Whatever. Fake. All right, let's see here. Map. We've got a door there, and we got a door over there. Oh yeah, this dude's clearly not dead. Oh. He didn't react to that, so whatever. A heart is etched under the keyhole. See, there you go. You have to have the heart key. Maybe I should do that. Maybe that's how I should get the boys to like, do I really want to go down there right now? No, I don't want to go down there right now. I'm not feeling like going down into a secret location underneath the police station right now. Like I said, I'm just kind of playing this for fun. Super mega graphics. Sorry, I had to step away. We understand, Cyrus. We understand. We're going to go back to the other door. But all I was saying was maybe I should rekey all the rooms in my house to different keys, and then the boys, that's part of their chores every day is finding the keys and stuff so they can unlock the door to get to the vacuum cleaner so they can actually do their chores. Are you dead? Yeah, I guess you're dead. Stay down. Brains. That's the mod I want to see. I want to see someone mod Resident Evil and add sound effects from like Return of the Living Dead, so that you'd have brains. I've only ever seen that movie once. That movie was so ridiculous. I know it has a huge following. I was always more of like I preferred the Romero zombies. So like Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. Was it Land of the Dead? I think was the fourth one. They're okay movies. They definitely have their high points. All of them, definitely have some low points as well. But that first one, when we're talking about zombie movies, one of my all-time favorites is still the 1969 black and white or OG Night of the Living Dead. I love that movie. Some of the remakes are great, but that movie like just leaves you with this feeling of kind of like this game does, just desolate. Like there's every so often you run into someone else that's alive, but it literally feels like it's just you against like the entire world is full of zombies. So, hey, last line's here. Zombies, yes, sir. We're fighting some zombies. We're gonna play a little bit longer, and then we're gonna move on to our next game. We gotta go see what's in this big room. Oh, wait a minute. There's some chronic here. Yeah, now we got the red herb. Red herb's awesome because if you combine it with green herb. All right, now tell me, look at that, guys. Tell me that's not the chronic, okay? You got red herb and you got green herb mixed up on a piece of paper. I'm just saying, man. Was just playing Whisper Mountain Outbreak. Just love it. Hey, Eugene, Cy Pierre, Dimex Retro Gaming. Trichome 2, didn't see that one at first. What is Whisper Mountain Outbreak? Maybe I need to add that to the list. Whisper Mountain Outbreak. Guessing that's another zombie game. It's locked. A club. Of course. Why would you, like, if you're building a police station, why would you not have locks on all the different rooms that have different, like, the different types of suits on the, on keys for all the different things. So that totally makes sense. We're going to explore one more room, and I think we're going to call it Basserino and Luke to all the people that didn't show to my stream the other day, besides Luke. Oh, last line. All right, let's see here. We got something shiny here. It's on the table. What is it? Journalist notes. No, there's something else shiny. Come on, grab the shiny. Why can't you grab it? There we go. Small key, yes. I've taken the small key. What's on the small key? Key to a desk. Okay. Wonder what desk that was. I've been talking. I haven't been focused on. I haven't been focused on where the desk is. Yeah, it's an indie multiplayer game like Resident Evil, but isometric perspective. Only one person has to own the game, and up to 4-player co-op. Sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. All right, I said one more room. We're gonna check one more. Well, we gotta check. We gotta check the other side over here, right? Right, guys? Nope, we can't. All right. Well, I guess that's gonna. I guess that's it. So I guess we're gonna save, or I'm not gonna really worry about saving it right now. So here we go. All right. Save state. Not gonna worry about it. All right. Let's close the content. Okay, here we go. All right. So that was the first of the 3 games that we were gonna play today. Let's talk about the next game we're gonna play. And that is Starfox 64. Released June 30th, 1997. First game with force feedback via the Rumble Pack. This was game changing. Number one, I love this game. I freaking love this game all the way around. And then of course you have famous lines that came out of it, like do a barrel roll. The fact that like normal people know Star Fox 64's do a barrel roll and have never played the game, probably have no idea where it ever came from, is fantastic. Justin uses guilt more effortlessly than my grandmother. Some people really know how to wield it, man. I'm just saying, like guilt is a powerful weapon if you know how to wield it. But yeah, I love this game. This is another one of those games that, you could just play all night. You get 3 other guys together. If you got 4 controllers, yes, it's split screen, so you can look to see whatever everyone else is doing on the screen, but it didn't matter, man. Played the hell out of this game. And this is one of those games that, like, it's so much fun to go through it and just play it multiple times, because it did give you multiple different ways you could go through the map. So depending on the exit that you went out, you got to choose different ways to go through the map. So, all right, let's get to some Star Fox 64. There we go. Is it going to do that weird thing for me again? I think it is. No, there it goes. Nope, it's paused. Here we go. Yeah, last line. It was definitely an early YouTube meme. I don't know why it says unsupported game version. Oh well.
Message from General Pepper. Priority 1. We need your help, Starfox.
It was also big on this one because you could actually, had all these voices and stuff. Whereas in the first one, it was like, which I'm fine. I mean, the Super Nintendo could only do so much, right? But this was such a huge jump. Slippy Toad. Pepper Hair. Falco Lombardi. I love how he's the only one that has like a really like human name or whatever. Fox McCloud. I guess McCloud, okay. But like the other two guys are literally just named for their species. It's like Eugene Human. Does anyone remember when this game came out? If you had Nintendo Power, one of the inserts that came in it was like it was thin cardboard, but you could fold your own R-Wing. Does anyone else remember that? Because I remember that because that was badass. Man, I wish I still had that thing. You know what? Now that I think about it, I wonder if there's a decent 3D model out there that I could 3D print and have a model R-Wing. That would actually look really awesome sitting on my desk or in my office at work. So if you type that in Google, I think the screen still does a roll. I don't know if it still does it or not, Tricome, but I remember when it did because I was like, that is awesome. The Super Nintendo could only do so much. You take that back. How dare you? Dude, it only had so much room. You know this, man. Also, the game came with a CD that had the music and stuff on it. Great. Fantastic. I think we're going to leave everything like it is. I bet there's a voiceover Super Nintendo mod, OG Starfox using rips from this game. There needs to be. Dude, that would be awesome.
The evil Andros turned this once thriving system into a wasteland of near extinction. General Pepper of the Cornerian Army was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the barren, deserted planet Venom. 5 years later, General Pepper noticed strange activity coming from Venom. James McCloud, Pigma Dangar, and Peppy Hare of the Starfox team were sent to investigate.
Oh, Peppy Hare, not Pepper Hare.
Upon their arrival, Pigma betrayed the team, and James and Peppy were captured by Andros. Peppy barely escaped Venom and returned home to tell James' son, Fox, about his father's fate. A few years have passed. Andros has again invaded the Lilat system. General Pepper has turned to a new Starfox team headed by Fox McCloud
does anyone remember
to save
Laughter?
Corneria and free the Lilat system.
I prefer S-Wings to R-Wings. I bet there's a... Okay, I prefer X-Wings. Sure enough, I prefer Buffalo Wings. I prefer Buffalo Wings as well. Damn it, he got you. PJ beat you to it. See, Sai. All right, here we go.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Andros won't have his way with me.
Good luck.
Good luck. Freaking love this game.
Open the wing. Check your G-diffuser system.
Falco here. I'm fine.
Falco's a dick. Let's be honest.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
See, Peppy's a team player.
Flippy here. I'm okay.
Slippy's a team player. Falco's just like, he's a dick.
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
I'll do my best is what you say for a sports competition, not for saving the galaxy. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get used to this.
Slippy, get back here. Slippy, watch out. Bogey on your tail.
There we go.
Whoa! Help me! Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
Okay, there's that. Okay, and there's that.
We're entering Corneria City now. This is horrible.
Yeah, there we go.
Everybody
I'm
stay
so
alert.
like not used to old Eugene would be like, dude, you suck. Because I totally would like get almost all of the kills. Ah, I hit the wrong button.
You've got an enemy on your tail. Use the brake.
No, wrong thing. There's the brake. Checkpoint.
I'll take this one. Get the one behind me.
Because if you kill...
Something's wrong with the G diffuser. Use the booster tank. I guess I should be thankful.
Yeah, you should. I just saved your ass.
Do a barrel roll.
Because if you kill things and you get multiple hits, you get more points for it that way.
Pretty smooth flying, Fox. Follow me, Fox.
All right, so I think I unlocked the alternate way.
Falco, where you going? I found the target. Try to keep up. Time for a little payback. Gotcha!
There we go.
Ah, someone wants to play.
Incoming enemy from the rear. Drop altitude.
I love how it looks on the when you're flying over water.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Deploy all units. Charge! I've got a present for you.
Aim for the open spot.
Duh. Probably should be using missiles.
That's it, Fox. That's it, Fox.
I've got a present for you.
Got a present for you.
Yeah, it's working. Hey, Einstein, I'm on your side.
Well, get out of the way, damn it.
Who are you guys?
We're Starfox.
You'll never defeat Android.
Aim for the open spot. I mean, that's a good rule of thumb. It's always a good rule of thumb.
We're heading out. All aircraft report.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
You're becoming more like your father.
Slippy is the team designated bait. Yeah, unfortunately he is.
You okay
That
over
checks
there,
out. He said the line. There's a native PC port of this that runs 4K 60 frames per second. Dude, that would be awesome. Yeah, that's the other path. He's going to come in from the rear, protect your rear. Also, very good information. We've got some weird graphical glitch going on here. Yeah.
Fox, we're under attack. Help us out here.
I'm on my way.
The open spot, but he still can't find the G diffuser. Look, it's a Star War. Yeah, I've got this weird graphical glitch up top. I wonder what happened. Hold on, we're gonna try this real quick. Okay, we're gonna zoom. Nope. Nope, still there. See, like I want another. I want this, but on the
Somebody's gonna pay for all this.
on the Switch 2. That's what I want. That might get me to buy a Switch 2.
Don't let any of them through. Something's wrong. I don't see anything.
Surprise attack coming from above. Hold them. They're trying to get through.
That wasn't good.
Fox, you're supposed to shoot them all. Knock it off, Fox. The enemy's coming from behind.
Did I get them both? Got them both. Nice.
I'll take care of everything below.
Aha! Got the pipes in the game. Escaping? I don't think so.
Man, this game is so much fun.
Hey, leave me alone.
I used to be really good at this game. I'm doing okay. Like, I'm surviving. Well, I said that. Then I blew off my
Take
wing.
them down with one shot. We're gonna break through that fleet. Is that the best you can do?
Hope you weren't talking to me.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Got a 1-up, got my wing back, I'm good to go.
Something's up ahead. Looks different.
All range mode.
Enemy field analyzed.
Jeez, quit moving around.
These guys are tough.
Shoot, I'm taking damage. Oh man, I'm gonna have to back off.
That's one.
Keep up the good work.
Oh, there he goes. Get back here. It's right there. Man, he's... I gotta get some distance. There we go. All right. Man, he went right by me. That sucked. Got him. That took a lot longer than it should have.
Don't party just yet.
Hey, you know what? Falco's kind of a dick.
It's
coming for you.
Well, good for you.
Hey, what's the big idea?
I'm coming for you.
Seriously. Where is this guy? He's back over here. Man, I need to be able to do the turn.
I'm coming for you. Cocky little freak. Cocky little freak. Cocky little freak. Cocky little freak.
Does he say anything else? Dang. It's all over the place. Oh, man. Yeah, I used to be a lot better at this.
Let me hit!
Cocky little freak.
Oh, man. I almost had him. Come on. Let's finish this up. Got him. What? Took way too long. Quick Eugene hose him. Fair enough. Heard Vigo got an Oscar. Yeah. Dr. Jones. Oh. Hey, Jonah.
I'm having some trouble here.
Lewis just lets all the credit anyway. Martin was always better than Lewis. No more photographs, please. There goes Falco. You left him hanging. Last line, you should do a shirt that says that. Cocky little freaks. I bet people would buy that. Is this the level I think it is? I hope I'm making. Is this the level I think it is, or was that the other planet?
Katina is battling the enemy. Will you help him out?
Affirmative, General.
Good luck.
Hang on, guys. Help is on the way.
Yeah, this is probably one of my all-time favorite levels of any game ever.
Fox, you made it.
Bill! Is that you? I can't believe it!
We can catch up later, Fox.
Hard to tell the good guys from the bad.
Dang, get out of the way.
One of ours.
Of course, everyone knows what this battle is.
Cover the base. There's one down.
You're not getting away that easy.
I won't let you get away from me.
Like the fact that
Mothership approaching.
Starfox did
Fox, that's one of ours.
the final battle of Independence Day better than any Independence Day game ever did is ridiculous, but man, I love it.
units report.
Oh, here comes the base. Nintendo would never borrow assets anymore. Sure, they wouldn't.
I won't let you get away from me. Go for the 4 hatches on the underside.
You're not getting away that easy.
Hell yeah. Love this fight.
Bulldog unit, don't let anything through. The hatches are open.
Ah, they closed up. The fact that there are this many enemies on the screen at one time is a testament to this system.
You're not getting away that easy.
Husky unit, cover the base. The hatches are open.
Let's get over to them. There we go.
I won't let you get away from me.
Got one.
All units report.
3 more to go.
You're not getting away that easy.
Bulldog unit, don't let anything through.
And yeah, I do obviously prefer to use the stored shot, you know, to
The hatches are open.
instead of just randomly shooting when I can.
You're not getting away that easy.
I got a message, but I didn't get it in time.
I got one.
What's the big idea, Fox?
What, I steal your kill?
You're not getting away that easy.
The hatches are open.
Where are they?
Husky unit, cover the base.
Ah, it's too far away. I was right underneath it, I mean.
I got one.
The hatches are open.
Okay, there's another one.
You're not getting away that easy.
There's some sort of energy reaction. The core has appeared. Stand by to attack.
You're not getting away that easy.
Hurry up. Take out that core.
I got one.
Got it.
Ha! You did it!
I think that close to the building, it would when it explodes, it would probably still take out the building. But that's just my guess. Mission 3 accomplished. Thanks, Pierre. May the force be with me. Thank you, sir. Aliens, fighters, and pyramids. Oh my, yep. Speaking of a lot of characters on screen, I remember an early GameCube demo to demonstrate it. They showed 128 Mario 64 Marios at full speed. Always. Hello, boys. I'm back. Hey, Luke, what's going on? Funny, don't really remember the 128 Marios. And Fox got 88 Slippy. Catch up. All right, what time is it? We've been going for a little over an hour. We might do this mission and then we'll call it. And then move on to the last game.
That area's an oven. Don't go burning that R-wing. Be reasonable, Fox.
I'll be careful.
Sure you will. Out of the frying pan. Sorry you missed it. That was a Russell Case quote from Independence Day.
Keep an eye on your shield gauge. The R-wing might not make it.
This baby can take temperatures up to 9,000 degrees.
Don't fly too low. Your ship can't take it.
Yeah, I get that, but
Shoot the rock. Looks like you could use some help, Fox. Still.
there we go.
Don't get too excited. Here we go. Watch yourself, Fox.
Hell yeah.
They're attacking in groups. Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Good, I need supplies.
Nature, buddy, go away. Good riddance. I almost got burned.
It's too hot. I can't take it anymore.
Well, kill some stuff, Slippy.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
I do like how the guns on this thing sound. Like, that's just a very classic, you know, shot from a gun, laser gun.
This is the enemy's bioweapon? Andross is an insane fool.
Data analysis complete. Here it comes.
Maybe it's an arm. Aim for the arm. Here they come! Maybe it's an arm! Aim for the arm!
That's where I'm shooting at. There we go. You think maybe it's the head next? Imagine that. All right, I could use some health here. That helped a little bit. Got it. Dang. That took a long time. Sorry. That's when you should have said, I'll do my best. Welcome to Earth. Weird they made an Arizona summer map. Nice. I hear it was a dry heat, so it's fine. The devs that made the original Starfox game made a PS1 game like Starfox. I forgot what it's called, though. Heard it's one of those hidden gems. Interesting last line. Luke's awakening. Maybe it's an arm pit. Aim for the pit.
So lucky, Fox.
See, like, Falco just, like, jealous much, right? All right, let's move on to our last game for the day. All right, let's see here. Close the content. All right, our last game that we are going to play today is the OG Super Mario 64. Man, like, going back to talking about the system, I remember seeing this at Toys R Us and getting to play it. And I'll never forget this. Like, remember how they used to have, like, they'd set up consoles for you to try out? They had, like, 3 or 4 Super Nintendo, or N64 set up online. And I was waiting patiently for my turn or whatever. And it was supposed to be, I don't know, you got like 10, 15 minutes or something like that. And then you were expected to step away and then let someone else play. And I remember standing there playing, waiting or whatever. And this one little snot-nosed kid was sitting there, and like everyone else is kind of going through the line like they're supposed to. And it was his turn, and like the guy had to come over and say, like one of the employees came over and was like, "Hey, we're being told you've had enough time," and he didn't want to stop playing or whatever. So anyway, he steps aside, and I step up and I start playing. And I swear to God, it was like maybe 5 minutes, and he went and found another employee. And the employee's like, this kid's saying that you took way too much time. I'm like, I've only been here for like 5 minutes, but I'm like, whatever. So I literally was just like gave the kid the evil eye. And I'm just like, I don't think I said anything to him, but I wanted to be like, I'm setting a timer. And if you're exactly like half a second over 15 minutes, I'm going to go get the manager. Like, I wanted to beat the crap out of this little kid. So annoying. But anyway, yeah. Like, I was in love with Super Mario 64 as soon as I got it. Release date September 29th, 1996. So we're talking about the year right after I had just graduated high school earlier in 1996. Went and got my got my N64. Cyrus was with me when this happened. The other story I had about that was I had pre-ordered it through Toys R Us. And everyone else around me broke street date except for Toys R Us. They made me wait 2 or 3 days to get it. I was so pissed off about it. But then again, I was like, once I got it, I was so happy. So, revolutionized 3D platforming games with analog controls and camera system. Unused Luigi data found in 2020 leaks. Yeah, so like originally we were going to get Luigi, but didn't really happen. So, check out the Wild Blue Skies whenever you can. Definitely Starfox Supply. Dude, Luke, I am on the wait list. It's on state. As soon as that game drops, believe me, I will be playing the hell out of that game because that game looks like what I'm asking for. But apparently it hasn't come out yet, and it's been a long time. So Eugene wants to beat up little kids. 2-hour video incoming. Cyrus, I'm sure you and I could talk about issues that we've had with video gaming and stores and stuff like that. We could do a whole episodes on stories like that. So, but yeah, so let's play a little Super Mario 64.
me, Mario. Hello.
Hello. Remember when everyone figured out you could do this? It was like, what the what? That's so cool. And I think there's a way that you can grab something and like hold down another button and it will stay that way, if I remember correctly. But we're good. Oh, apparently I've already played this a little bit. You know what? Instead of having to go through all that stuff, let's just start right there. So much like this. I know we've got the other Mario games and, you know, they're a huge impact on everything. But like this is what set so much more to come when it came to Nintendo. Yeah, I've already got 2 stars out of this one. We'll see what the next one is. Hold L, I think. I think you're right.
Let's go.
Let's go. Forgive me for not being as big a fanboy, I guess, as I should be. But, yeah, the gentleman who does the voice of Mario is starting to do conventions. And I may have to go, if he's ever at a convention here in Texas, I may have to go meet the man. Bless me. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Course 1, Bob on Battlefield. Shoot the eye in the sky. Okay. It feels weird not having a second stick to change the camera and using buttons instead. Mario is definitely, and I know everyone holds it as being like kind of the big standard for it, and it should be, for being one of those games that managed to go to 3D and do it the right way, quote unquote. Because unfortunately, there are so many other 2D games that I loved on the Nintendo and Super Nintendo, and like when they went to 3D, it just didn't. They just weren't great. Like something wasn't right. You know? And I know I'm gonna say something here that, you know, but like, for example, Castlevania was one of them. It took a couple iterations for them to kind of get Castlevania right in 3D. Luke, I think you're the one, or is it Last Line, that loves Castlevania on the N64 so much. And it's not a bad game. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad game. But like, here's a better example. I forget what happens here. Mega Man. I don't think Mega Man ever did well as 3D. You grab onto the edge of a cliff ledge with your fingertips and hang down from it, you can either drop to the edge or stick. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I don't think Mega Man ever made the jump to 3D great. Like, to this day, I still feel like Mega Man is better as a 2D game. Am I supposed to go there? Am I supposed to go in there? I don't think so. Oh, I didn't do that right. take the shortcut this time. Am I supposed to be going up here? Shoot to the island in the sky. Okay, but where am I supposed to do that? Oh man, it's been so long since I've played this. I've forgotten. Oh, there it is. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Yeah. But how do I get to it? That's the question. Here, baby. All right, chat. What am I supposed to be doing? Let's see here. Fun fact: if you pull people's face like in Mario 64, most will not survive. Fair enough. If you do survive, you will not be pleased with you. Also, yeah. I think Nintendo figured out the gameplay first, then made it a Mario game. That would probably make sense. I like Mega Man Legends. It was Ocarina of Time before Ocarina of Time. I don't know if I've ever played that one then. You can really tell they were trying to new thing with 3D, plenty of bangers, but definitely some failed attempts to switch styles. You already fight the big bomb, yeah. You got to talk to the bomb guys. You have to use the cannon at the beginning. Oh, so, well, okay. Oh, then let's run down here. I think my wife just got home. Ah, no, I didn't want to do that. Well, I've got 5 or 6 of the red coins. No, don't hit it. Talk to it. Review the star marker. When you collect all 8 coins, the star will appear. Okay, so there's 8 coins. I've got like 5 of them, I think. I know that's something too. That's another thing about this game that I love so much is the fact that there's so much like hidden stuff in these games. And yes, I have 120, you know, got all 120 stars and stuff, so. Okay. Come on, get your camera right. There we go. That do anything? Nope, that didn't do anything. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever, man. We're peace lemming bombs. Use cannons, but if you like to blast off, we don't mind. Help yourself. Hop into the cannon. Okay, yeah, that always makes sense. Hey, Rab, how you doing? Ah, there we go. All right. Way too low. All right. Try that again. Or am I remembering correctly now that there were 2 of these and I have to do the one from up there maybe? Yeah, I think I have to do another one up there. Okay, because I remember there was one about halfway up the pillar here. What did I run into? That was weird. Like, if you think about it, there's a lot of stuff in this game that changed so much from the original games that we just accepted. We're just like, oh yeah, blocks, like, that's not the main thing you're doing anymore. Yeah, there we go. There's another. Okay, I knew I saw a couple different ones. Now the question is can I shoot it from here and get to it? I don't think so. That may have actually worked out okay for me. So yeah, I just got my health back. I don't want to die now. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, there's number 6. Now where am I going? Is that what it is? I have to go all the way over and get all of the freaking... I'm collecting the red things, the red coins. I think so. There's 7. Now, if we can just find number 8, we'll be in good shape. It's on the island. The red coin star is separate. Oh. Well, since I've almost got the red coin, maybe. Get in there, Mario. No, get in. Come on. Oh, duh, it was right there. Yeah, see, it's been so long since I played this. All right, now that we got 3 stars, we can go to a different world. We'll go head to a different world real quick. Do any of y'all watch... there's a 3-star door right there. Do any of y'all watch speedruns? I've never been a big speedrun guy. And watching people like speedrun this game is so freaking crazy to me because they're literally like jumping and sliding constantly to like slide through walls and stuff. I've always thought it's so weird. But you know what? To each their own. Speaking of red coins. Snow slide. Hop on to speed up. Press forward. Control stick. Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. Whoa. Whoa. Nope. Slow down too much.
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia.
Let's go.
We won't do that again. We'll try something else this time. Poor Mario. Oh! Well, I keep running poor Mario into just friggin' everything, don't I? Warning, cold crevices below. Yep. Sure looks it. She's the most precious baby in the world. I can't remember where I left her. That seems pretty sus to me. Let's see here. I have not really my thing. I will watch them on occasion. Channel on Twitch that I mod does them sometimes. He actually has an obscure WR LOL. Huh, interesting. Oh, there's more bomb stuff. Are you the baby? No, I'm not going to do the jerk thing where I go drop the baby off the side of the thing. That's not my baby. She looks nothing like me. Her parents must be worried sick. Well, then what do I do with this baby? Oh, you're going to take it. Okay, fine, whatever. Sorry. Guess I didn't realize that penguins look different. Like, this may sound, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to say this or not. Like, young Eugene, the idea of going through this level over and over and over again and unlocking multiple different things. Hi, I'll prepare the cannon for you. Thanks, Random Bomb Bomb. Anyway, the idea of going through this level multiple times to unlock everything for young Eugene sounds like a great time. Sounds like this is awesome. I'm going to unlock everything, get 120 stars. This is going to be a great time. 40-year-old Eugene right now is just like, oh my god, I cannot imagine going through this level over and over and over again to unlock all this crap. Like, am I wrong, guys? Are y'all feeling the same thing I am? Or, whoop, I made it. Nah, too far. Overshot that.
Mamma mia!
we're going to try it one more time. Because like I said, we're getting close to the 2-hour mark. My wife's home from being gone this weekend. Snow Mountain Summit. Watch for slippery conditions. Please enter the cottage first. All right, let's try this again. No, I did it again. I did it again. I'm hugging that corner too close. We're going to give it one more shot. But yeah, the idea of going in here over and over and over again and like, all right, well, now I have to collect all the red coins. Now I have to do this. Now I have to do this. Like, I just... like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm beat down and like, you know, I work for a living and the idea of doing the same thing over and over again at work would drive me insane as well. And this seems a little too much like work. Don't hug that corner. No. Okay. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Is there anything here? Oh. There we go. Like one or two different exits, like going back to Super Mario World, one or two different exits, that's fine. But I think there's like, what, 5 or 6 stars in every single level, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, like that seems like work to me. All right, we're going to call it on this one.
Press start to play.
Okay. All right, we're going to switch back over here. All right, let's see what we said. If Eugene is claiming 40, I am too. I guess that's why they have so many. It's a numbers game. Yep. So judgmental, those little buggers wander. You lose one now and again. I guess so, dude. If Eugene is claiming 40, I am too. I technically should be claiming almost 50. Like, I'm just... this year will be my 49th birthday, and next year will be the big 50. So yeah, I'm still technically in the 40s. Just saying, there needs to be a mod where you can just go through and get it all in one pass. Someone did that for Mario Sunshine. Really interesting. That would be an interesting thing. Man, I have not played Mario Sunshine in forever. Of course, when I get to the what was that, Wii, right? Yeah, that was on the Wii. I guess I'll be playing it again because I'm pretty sure I have a copy of it. So Mario Sunshine was awful. Bass didn't care for it apparently. So I guess they learned so much more work making 3D levels versus 2D. So they learned how to cut corners by making you replay the stage. That's probably the case, dude. They're like, listen, we can make like 5 worlds and you're just going to go through them 6 times a piece. And that's how you get to, all these stars. So Sunshine is trash. I agree. I think it's 6 stars per main stage plus several in other areas. That's true too. I know there's some others tucked away like in the castle and stuff. It's bad when they don't put out another game repeating the mechanic. That's true. Like, I liked Sunshine for what it was at the time, and I'm sure I'll talk about it when we get there, but and see, Tricom said he likes Sunshine, so I mean, to each their own, but I remember liking it. I do remember the last time I tried playing it, though, I was just like, like, I don't remember if it may be the same thing I'm going through now. It may be just like, man, this just seems like work to go through these levels over and over again and to hose everything off and do every secret thing and everything else. So, maybe it's just me being an old curmudgeon, but anyway. Well, thanks for joining, everyone. Let's go through here and thank everyone that showed up. Last Line was here. Trichome. Pierre, good to see you, man. Of course, my buddy Cyrus was here earlier. Bass, thanks. Good seeing you, man. Luke's Awakening. Rab, thanks for joining the stream. I know it's during the middle of the day on a Monday. I'm on, me and my boys are currently on spring break. That's why I'm able to do this. I'm hoping to get some more streams done throughout the week as well. Just kind of depends. You know, even though it's spring break, like I've got projects I've got to get done. I've got some shelves I've got to build. I've got some other stuff I've got to get done. Like for me, whenever we have a break like this, it's like half getting to sit around and like do stuff and play games and watch movies and stuff. And the other half of the time I'm actually working. So, cause you know, the work never ends. Like I said, Super Mega Graphics was here. Pierre Retro, Rab was here. I think I've got everyone. Luke, Last Line, Trichome, Bass was here. Oh, PJ Smith. PJ was here. Thanks for joining us, dude. Yeah, thanks guys for joining me. The next set of games that I'll be playing, just look here real quick, will be the last 3 games that I own on the N64, and that is Super Smash Brothers, WCW versus NWO Revenge, and WrestleMania 2000. I had love for those wrestling games back in the day. I have not watched wrestling since early 2000s. We're talking about 2001, 2002 maybe. Yeah, like those were the last times that I was really into wrestling. So, and then like I said, we'll start off with Super Smash Brothers, which I will not do well at because I liked the game. I've always enjoyed playing it, but man, like when you watch the pros, it's like anything else. When you watch the pros, it's crazy. So, all right, guys, thank you for joining me. Galaxy didn't really on Plumber having his plumbing equipment. Okay, yeah, sure, Bass. Let's see. Oh, I got the game when it was new. I was still a game that I wouldn't bother to complete. Dude, I get it, man. Galaxy basically repeated the same mechanic, though. They made 2 of those. Okay, so we're going to have some interesting conversations when we get to Sunshine and Galaxy. So, and it's interesting that they're using that's the next one that they went with for the next Mario movie that comes out here pretty quick. I thought that was an interesting jump that they're like, hey, we're going to go do Mario Galaxy. And I'm just like, okay, you kind of jumped a lot of different content, but you know, it is what it is. You know, Nintendo's going to do what Nintendo's going to do. So, all right, guys, like I said, thanks for joining me again. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day. And I'll try to do another stream here in the next couple of days. Talk to you later. Bye. EpicallyGeeky.com, where you can find all of the shows that we do, including the Epically Geeky Show, Marginally Geeky Book Club, Creatively Geeky, Sustainably Geeky, EG Live, and EG Gaming. But before you do, make sure to like and subscribe here on YouTube. And if you're a person with a human-style body, why not head over to our TeePublic store and grab a t-shirt, hat, shorts, or whatever else they sell to cover that body. You can find the link in the show notes. And thanks for supporting us here at Epically Geeky. See you next time.